Amazing. So I have some great, hey, Excellence 21. Ooh, y'all better get this. This is about to be lit today. Today is all about the art of the hustle. Hey, Kaylin. Hey, Nitty Boo. Hey, Contour Dolls. Hey, Tarsha. Where you been? Samira. The Inclination. I'm going to greet everybody for just a couple of minutes, and then we're about to get it kicked off. We're going to be talking about today. Hey, Kaylin. Hey, Dan. Hey, Wanza. We're going to be talking about hustling your way to 100K. And getting to your first 100K is all about the art of the hustle. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Tamira. Hey, Aboot. How are you? I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Periscope. Let's go. If you haven't shared the video, share the video. Hey, Brenda. I'm actually working on I'm working on a launch that's so crazy. Hey, Alto Beast. Hey, Derek. Good morning. I'm still waiting on you, Derek. Hey, T. Hilder. So, my first question is, good morning, Nelson. Hey, Tawana. Hey, Simone. My first statement, rather, is that regardless as to what's going on, thank you, Tawanda, you gotta stay hustling. Good morning, Fed. Welcome, Ash Powell. And this is what the struggle is for women, is that we have so many things going on in our life. Good morning, Curly Hair Chick. Is that we let everything, good morning, Shanetta, welcome, overwhelm us to the point that we forget about us and our next level. And I'm of the mind right now, hey, Soul's Journey Her, and before I start breaking all these numbers down to you, good morning, Mr. Robert, that nothing will allow, I will allow nothing. Y'all type that in, allow. Good morning, Crystal. I will allow nothing to keep me from my destiny, because I am in control as to what I allow. Yep, they're emailing it out, Simone. As to what I allow to impact me. So, I won't allow nothing to keep me from my destiny. You got to say that first and foremost. You will allow nothing to keep you from your greatness, from your abundance, from your next level. Good morning, Tamika. You will allow nothing. So if you haven't shared this video, share the video. Number one, if you want to hustle your way to 100K, good morning, LJ Fashions, you must always be, good morning, Nikki, creating. Good morning, Trendy Savings. Girl, go on and share. I block them. Good morning, Miss Patricia. You must always, ABC, type in ABC, always be creating. What's your next book? What's your next workshop? What's your next product? What's your next launch? What's your next this? Good morning, Ro Suarez. What are you creating? We were made by a creator. Hey, Trinity Savings. And so, if we were made by a creator, what that means is when we have an idea, we need to execute that idea. If you're not creating, you're leaving money on the table. How many of you have had an idea, good morning, Wild Spa, this year, good morning, Jewel, that you've not executed? Let's just be honest and type in me. How many of you have had an idea this year that you have not executed? Money on the table. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Pink Riot. Good morning, All in Good Time. That's just money on the table. If you would have just executed that one idea, say you wanted to write a book, you wrote one book, $20. I know that's right, Miss Patricia. You got some more out there. $20, and so far you sold 30 copies this year, 100 copies. That is $2,000. Look at your neighbor and say, wow. Good morning, Falashade. Good morning, Tiffany. Every single time, when I say products, I mean hair care products, I mean clothing products, beauty products. Don't be confused by products. Products is what you buy in the store. Good morning, Tiffany. Products is what you out there giving everybody else money for. Sandwiches, cookies. Then you need to have products, sis. Let me do a news flash. Good morning, Overcoming Encourager. For all of you who are on here that just have services, what happens when you can no longer deliver your services? Let me tell you something. The course that I'm launching, Residual Earnings and Live Streams, it's called Real Streams, is about multiple streams of income. Good morning, Benita. If you don't have products, good morning, Naya, and services that work even when you're not working, what happens when you can't work? Good morning, Royal Foundation. And that's a hard question. See, we don't think about that. For all you hair designers, for all you hair person, for all of you, it's in the title, Life is Naya. It says hustle your way to 100K. Don't come in the scope talking about what's the topic. I named it. If you own a bakery, what happens when you can't go open the bakery? If you're a barber, hey Emerald, what happens when you can no longer cut hair? So you have to have the right mix of products and services. And if you don't, you run the risk of your business not being sustainable. bit.ly/real streams. Check out my program. It is all about creating residual earnings. That's how you get rich. So when I say, if you've not created your products and services, is your business sustainable? Period. I don't care what business you are in. A book is a product, but you need more than a book. You need workshops. You need coaching classes. You need all of that. Always be creating. Number 2, always be asking. That is another big problem with women. And if you haven't shared this video, good morning, Robin. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, Joy. You ain't seen nothing. Always be asking. Let me show you the numbers. So if you have one product for $1,000, how many of you do not have $1,000 product? Say me. How many of you do not have a product on your shelf or a service on your shelf? Oh, go ahead, Cassandra, that's you. How many of you do not have a product on your shelf or a service on your shelf that's $1,000 or more? If you don't, you need to join my class. You need to join my class because somebody somewhere will pay you $1,000. Let me show you how to build the product. Let me show you how to get people to say yes. But you can't keep walking around with cheap products on your shelf and think you're going to make $100,000. Because guess what? If you create one $1,000 product, all you need to sell is it 1,000 in order to make $1 million? All you need to sell is 100 of them to make $100,000. Good morning, Sterling. Now let me break this all the way down to you. So you sell 100, that's less than 10 a month. You don't think you can find somebody somewhere in the world? Me and Alto Beach just talked about that the other day. She's launching a $1,000 product. She's got several people signed up. Guess what happens? Your money comes faster. And it doesn't take you any more energy and effort to sell a $1,000 product as it does to sell a $100 product. I can tell you that. Matter of fact, some of y'all might be selling yourself cheap because them folks that's buying your $100 product is giving you the blues. You don't realize that it ain't tricking if you got it. And so the people with $1,000, they're not as hard to close. They know what they want and they don't mind paying for it. So while you sitting down there struggling to get people to buy your $10 product and people to buy your $100 product, the 1,000 and the 10,000 people, next weekend I'm having a workshop where we're remodeling people's business. We're doing business makeovers. It's $12,000. People are signed up. People are signed up. I think I have 4 that's coming this time, 4 that's coming next time, and more people are signing up. People are signing up for a $12,000 product. And so while you're sitting over there struggling to get somebody to say yes to 10, but I'm going to tell you this too. Can't nobody buy what you don't have. And can't nobody buy what you don't have the confidence to offer. So if you've not even created or even know what it takes, good morning, Raynell, to create a product that you sell for $1,000, and if you haven't shared the video, please share the video, then you need to sign up for the class. Let me show you what it takes. bit.ly/real streams. If you got questions, there's a link on there for you to click on, and you can schedule a call with my team and ask the questions. But what you can't keep doing is running through the world begging for twos and fews when it's money out there. Can't nobody buy what you ain't already created. So I don't care if your stuff is worth $1,000. If you don't have it listed somewhere with $1,000 price tag next to it, they can't buy it. Ambitious Boss Coaching said, I wish Instagram had a share button. So it all comes down to who's limiting your money. Real quick, who's limiting your money? I want to know. Is it the man? Is it your job? No, I'm not, Emerald. I'm sure not. I got a conflict. Who is limiting your money? You are. You and only you. Your inability to execute. Yep, and I don't call it an enemy. I call it your inner me. Hey, D. You are limiting your money. If you're broke, you can't be mad and frustrated at nobody but you. And when will you spend the money you need? Hey, Doc. When will you spend the money you need to get the courage, the confidence, and the strategy you need to take your business to the next level? And that's a hard question, because you say, I ain't got the money. But then at the same time, you can't keep being broke either. So, number one is always be creating new products and services. You will leave Real Streams with a minimum of 4 products. Some people leave with 6, 8, and 10. If you're my client, can you put up real quick how many products you have? Watch this. Watch this, Nelson. If you're my client, can you put up how many products you've created by working with me? I just want to know. I need the peoples to see. Always be creating. I have close to 100. Elaine said 4. I have close to 100 products on my website for sale. That's legacy. That is what my children will have when I'm no longer here. Miss Patricia say 12. I'm waiting. Come on, y'all. It's some of my clients is on here. I'm waiting on your number. Elaine said 4. Most of you guys have 0. Ooh, Alto V said 20. What, another 15? She ain't even released yet. We are content and product creation beast. Follow Sade said around 5. Come on now. That number gonna be 13, Fed, when you join the club. Listen to me. And we're gonna keep making more. Realtor Antoinette said 10 plus. This is what my clients are doing. The more products, Desiree said 3, working on the 4. Christine say 7. The more products and services that you have, the more money you make. Period. Period. So the bottom line, Shalonda say 4 with 3 in the works. The bottom line, Nettie Boo said 5 being created. You cannot miss this content creation class. Real Streams will show you how to make products. You got to have them. Number 1, always be creating. Number 2, always be asking. If it takes you 10 people to ask to get 1 yes, are you willing to do it? If you are, say me. If you got to ask 10 people to buy your $1,000 product in order for you to make $1,000, are you willing to do it? Hey, Kim. So let me keep going. So if it takes you 100 people, you got to ask 100 people to buy your product to get 10 to say yes to $1,000. Are you willing to do it? Hey, Miss TDJ, are you willing to do it? Somebody say me. Are you willing to ask 100 people to buy $1,000 product in order to get 10 people to say yes? Good morning, Dr. Turner. Hey, Jordan. Now that's $10,000. Are you willing to ask 1,000 people in order to get 100 people to say yes? That's your first 100,000. Part of you guys' problem, hey D. Marie, is that you don't have $1,000 product. Let me help you create one. It's not as hard as you think. Number 3, some of you, it does, Cindy Love, it helps you create ideas. It helps you generate ideas from what you're good at. Lady P. Towns, that's what I teach you in the course. Let me ask you guys a hard question. Why would I come on Periscope and teach you how to create a product right here, and then you go off, hey, favorite prophet, and sell that product and make money, and leave me over here with my mouth dry and my lips cracking in the corner? You got to spend money to make money. You've got to spend money to make money. Josephine, sign up for the class. We'll give you a ton of ideas on stuff that you can do literally on a dime. It changes your mindset. bit.ly/real streams is the course, Josephine. It's the course, Lady P. And they just showed you that my clients got 5, 10, 15 products. So the class is $2,000, but you're going to walk away with products for sale. How many of you have less than 2 products for sale? See, this is the conversion. This is when we change from being buyers into being sellers. Desiree on Instagram say the classes are worth every penny. How many of you have 2 or less products for sale? Go ahead and say me, because some of you, I know you got 0. I know you have 0. You do favor prophet. You need to come on over here and get this money and stop leaving money on the table. The next one starts April 7th. Class is $2,000. But guess what you're going to leave class with? Remember when Moses was at the Red Sea? Don't make me preach this morning, prophet. Remember when Moses was at the Red Sea? You understand me? Good morning, Massage Antoinette. And he said, Lord, I'm surrounded on all sides. I don't know how. Too high to get over. Yeah. Too low to get under. Yeah. I'm stuck in the middle. And the Lord said, Moses, use what's in your hand. That's what I teach you. I teach you how to take all of that experience from all those jobs, all of that experience from being a mother for all those years. And if you haven't shared the video, share the video. How to take all of that knowledge and brilliance and greatness that you already have. He said, Moses, use what's in your hand. So I teach you. Go ahead, independent mom. I teach you not only how to create the products, but how to get people to say yes. How to be consistent. How to use what's in your hand. It is the lesson of a lifetime. And let me tell you why. This is what you're going to teach your children. Your children won't be running through a job begging to stay employed. You'll teach little Johnny. Little Johnny, go to the kitchen. Get one of the old mop buckets. Get some dishwashing liquid. And Johnny, use my old towels. Don't use my new ones. And Johnny, rip them towels up. And Johnny, make you a sign and stand by the street. And Johnny, pull them cars into the driveway. And Johnny, wash them cars until you have enough money to buy the shoes that you want. See, these types of lessons are invaluable. We're teaching our children to work jobs. We're teaching our children how to literally be slaves in an economic environment where they are free to create. They are free to make as much money as they can figure out. This is legacy. You can't teach your children what you don't already know. What you're showing your children right now is you're showing them the worst part of broke. You're showing them the worst part of broke. You're showing them that even though you go to a job every day, you're still going to need payday loans. You're showing them that even though you work day in and day out, they can still repossess your car. You're showing them that it's nothing good about an honest day's work. Now, one thing I can tell you is that when my grandmother and grandfather came up, they worked hard, but we had everything we needed. They worked hard and they was loyal to their job, and their job was loyal to them. But you know what we're showing our kids nowadays? We're showing our kids that you might be better off being a ball player or a rapper or a pimp or a drug dealer. Don't you go to work. Don't you go to work because you're going to come home every day with your feet swole. Don't you go to a job because you're going to get cussed out by your boss. Don't you do it. You're going to get treated inhumanely. And then you're going to get laid off. That's what we're showing our kids. I'm giving you the opportunity to show your kids something different. That whole do as I say, not as I do, that don't work no more. Kids ain't scared of us no more. They're not afraid. So if you don't get a lesson to teach your kids something different, where they going to learn it from? In the streets? Good luck with that. That's right, Christine said, be your own boss. Like Rick Ross said, I'm a CEO that means I profit off of me. Stop letting other folks profit off of your legacy. Stop letting other people profit off of your next level. Stop allowing other people to use, abuse, prostitute your gifts and your greatness simply because you can't do the math and figure out how to enroll in a class that's $2,000 that's going to change your life. That's the trade-off. Lottie Dottie said it's tight, but it's right. Some of you, listen, you need the money, increase your prices. Increase your prices. That $50, $60 stuff you doing around there because you under the auspice of you trying to help somebody out. You ain't helping nobody. Least of all yourself. You know what I figured out about my coaching programs? Because, and Rochelle will tell you, I shows up in class and I shows out. I give the clients the best of me. What I'm working on, I talk to them about it. It ain't no secret squirrel business going on over here. But what I figured out about my prices is that I'm worth it. And if you won't pay it, somebody will. And guess what? It's not my life at stake. It's yours. My life has already been changed. Will you change yours? My bank account has already been changed. Will you change yours? So, if you want to hustle your way to 100K, you got to, number one, always be creating. Good morning, Terry. Number two, you got to always be asking. You cannot be embarrassed to ask people to get these things you've created. Number three, quit dickering with your prices. If you're a real business person, put some real business out there and charge for it. Good morning, TG. Number four, value your time. Stop working for free and cheap. Value your time. And into this next season, guess what Coach is about to do? Coach is about to be even less accessible because it's gotten to the point that people don't respect my time. People inbox me for foolishness. Listen to me, y'all. Me and my team, I got 22 people on my team. That doesn't even include my personal assistant. 22 people on my team. If we do a webinar, you're going to get the replay. No less than 15 people a day say, Coach, I haven't got the webinar that y'all did last night. Me and my team got a process. If we do a webinar within 24 to 48 hours, you're going to get the replay. Unless you put your email address in wrong. Unless you didn't put us on your white list and it goes to your spam. Unless you're not checking your junk mail. Baby, we do. Somebody just said your team is amazing. They always answer emails quickly. We do. Because I know what it's like to need an answer and not be able to get one. So I'll never be that high up that somebody does not respond. But you bog down the system and you don't value our time when you come behind something that we just did asking us for it. I'm just being honest. So, you know what I did? I said, okay, I got one for you. You sure right, because I can't train thousands of people on how to act, but who I can train is me. So as of April 1st, you won't have access to Coach via inbox no more. As of April 1st, when you hit that inbox, you'll never get me. And that's sad because I've been able to help some people. Good morning, the look. That's sad because people had access to me. And because of a couple of people, and the Lord said it, he said, you know what? You got other stuff to do than sit here and manage this inbox. For a lot of people that either ain't clients or don't even value their own next level. I'm going to leave y'all with that one. You take that one how you want that one. Hey, Nikki, welcome. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm telling y'all to do the same thing I'm doing. If you don't value your time, won't nobody else value it for you. Put a dollar figure on your time. Put a dollar figure on your energy. Good morning, Mickey. That's another reason I stopped coming on Scope so much. I said I'd rather do a webinar where people are going to come, sit down, listen, than be on Scope where people are just coming and going. Good morning, Retta. Value my time. And you have to too. Your time is your money. Thank you, Retta, for inviting followers. And if you really value your time, listen to this. Oh, thank you, D. Marie. She said, Coach, your team is fly. They're intentional, professional, and they push that foolishness out the way. They do. Listen to this. If you value your time, how many of you know your time is your money? Say me. Exactly, credit expert. You better charge for them consultations. How many of you know that your time is your money? Say me. Come on, Facebook. I need to hear from you. You're wasting time trying to figure out how to make money. You're sitting over there trying to figure out how to get what I already have. And I'm telling you that for a small percentage of what I paid to get it, you can get some too. But you don't want to do that. You'd rather take the next 3, 4, 5 years and figure it out. Girl, 5 years from now, me and baby gonna be in the overwater bungalow. When will you make the investment that you need to save the time to get free? How much is your freedom worth to you? And not just freedom from a job, but freedom from bills and freedom from stress. How much is your freedom worth to you? You're either ready to do this or you're not. Some of y'all watch and you tap this and that, but you're not really ready. You're not really ready, because if you was really ready, $2,000 is not a lot of money. For a 16-week course, where I'm going to teach you how to create multiple products and services and market it on live stream and social media. I know y'all see me and my team eating social media like a cookie. Baby, we eat social media up. And I don't mean just one platform. We eat social media up. Don't you want to know how to take advantage of a free platform that's going to take you to the next level? That's the art of the hustle to me. Last but not least, number 5, show up. Can somebody type in show up? No, it's not all live stream product. Product is product. Don't matter whether you sell it. If you got a book, you can sell it on, somebody said my team eating social media like locusts. You can sell it on the corner. You can sell it on live stream. You can sell it on Facebook. Hey, Brand. You can sell it wherever. You can sell it at church. You can sell it at the grocery store. You can sell it on your website. You don't have to sell it, but product is product. Now, I put a word out there the other day. I said, okay, for all of y'all that can't afford to sign up for Real Streams, I got a coaching program in September. Let's play a game. You become an ambassador for me. We got about 24 cities we're going to be in the next 3 or 4 months, starting in Indianapolis. You become an ambassador for me and get people to the event. Guess what? You get your coaching. But it's all hustling. You're going to do something. You're either going to pay with time. You're going to pay with energy. You're going to pay with effort. Hey, Angela, you're going to pay with sweat equity. You're going to pay with something. Or take what's behind door number 2 and figure it out yourself. And those are your choices. Your choice is either get in over here, how you fit in, or keep figuring it out by yourself and let me know how that worked for you. And that's life. That's life. That's it. Andrea, ain't nobody got time to be trying to figure it out. Hey, Sandy, but I'm telling you, some folks won't do either. And so this is what I'm going to do. When I see folks and they ain't signed up for the coaching course, and they not signed up to be an ambassador, and they talking about, ooh, coach, I'm ready. I'm going to be like this. Because y'all know coach remember everything. You know what, Mickey? It's not even a shortcut. It's just a plan. You better say that, favorite prophet. Or as my friend Paul Brunson reintroduced to me this weekend, that's trifling. I hadn't heard anybody say trifling in the longest time. And he is so young that just to hear it come out of his mouth was doubly funny. You got to have a plan. So you're either going to sign up for Real Streams, pay your money because you're ready to go now. How many of you are ready to go now? I already had monetized everything. They just started 2 weeks ago. You sure can, Gabe. bit.ly/Real Streams. We start April 7th, but you'll be okay signing up after. You sure can. Gay said, I'm coming. Desiree says, she been my coach for a year and my finances have increased. Being an ambassador, you got to go to bit.ly/freeme17. FREEME17. and you'll get the information on being an ambassador tomorrow. You are Christine. Indianapolis is going to be, I need to make sure I specify that next time. Yep. Okay, Lady P Towns, there's a link on the website that if you just click on that link, you can schedule time with my team. Listen, where we're gonna be? We're gonna be in Houston. It's like a $12,000 weekend. So I might, you know what, Elizabeth? I was thinking about doing a meet and greet that night. I don't know what time you guys are getting in on Friday, but I was thinking about doing a meet and greet at the hotel. Let me know if y'all want to. Okay, let me know. Cynthia say she'll be in Indy. Yes, me too, baby. I got to figure it out because, I got class too. But I'm going to have my team reaching out to you guys to see what time you're coming in. So let me tell you what they're coming to Houston for. Anybody want to know? Anybody want to know what they're coming to Houston for? Hey, Catrice. Anybody want to know? So we have, if you look at Real Streams, the executive level package, we build your ideas for you. We build your website. We connect your emails, set up your funnels. We help you create the products that go into it. You literally walk in and you walk out, and when we finish, your business is done. Yes. Yep, your branding, your graphics, your social media. That's what we're doing. TikTok say I gotta go. TikTok say we about to go fishing. And that's freedom. Let me tell you something. People say, wow, $12,000. But let me tell you something else. If you want to know more about it, go to the link bit.ly/prettybusiness. Because we're all about making your business pretty, business makeover for your business. Anybody interested, let us know. bit.ly/prettybusiness. But let me tell you something. Hey, Tara. I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars to get what I have now in terms of my infrastructure. Way more than 12, way more than 20. Oh, Chiquita, I got an idea for you. I'm going to call you when we get in the car.
I know you it is.
Look, my daddy, way more than 5, way more than 12, way more than 20. I've probably spent the better part of $50,000 to $100,000 just to get my website and everything the way I needed to. And you guys out there using Wix and Weebly and all of this stuff that's not WordPress, you got to do something different. Alicia, it's bit.ly/freeme, FREEME17 for the ambassador program. But if any of you need a business makeover, a business revamp, you want to launch your business and you don't want to go through the stress, let us know. We do it the first weekend in every month. And it's going to be amazing. I'm super excited. Oh, you get the makeup. You get the photo shoot. You get all that.
It's time for them to inbox you on that, boo-boo. Come on now.
Yep, sign up for a class. The man in charge and I'll do that. Yep. Let me get out of here, guys. I'll hit you back up when I get to the lake. Listen, this is what I want you to remember. As long as you stay moving, as long as you stay motivated, revenue is going to come your way. As long as you stay moving, and as long as you stay motivated, stay creating, stay asking, stay valuing your time and your energy, money is going to flow your way. Remember that each and every one of us is a gift, and that gift costs the world something. So you have to make sure you're doing your part, and everything else will fall into place. I see you guys from the fishing hole.